you to your 15 minutes.
I will keep myself to the bench के बारे में मैं नहीं कह सकता sir.
You've taken a dig at the end.
I can see your lordship.
You've taken a dig at us at the end.
I can see your lordship also doesn't have control over the. Thank you sir.
Another dig.
हमारे इश्तेहार तो नहीं कर रहे ना, ऑफिशियल कम्युनिकेशन है टू द नेशनल असेंबली फॉर गॉड सेक।
इसको इस तरह
किस पॉइंट पे उन्होंने ये कहा कि हमारे रिकॉर्ड में एसआईसी एंड फॉर व्हाट पर्पस हमारे रिकॉर्ड में एसआईसी के ये मेंबरान हैं? सीम्स टू मी द ओनली आंसर इज पैराग्राफ डी।
आप इसके इसमें ऐड कर देते हैं। आप ये बता दें कि किस कानून के तहत ये जो 2 लेटर्स इन्होंने दिखाए हैं सिद्दीकी साहब, ये किस कानून के तहत उन्होंने जारी किए हैं, किस आइन के किस प्रोविजन के तहत?
आपको पहले लेट मी जस्ट एक्सप्लेन फर्स्ट according to my understanding.
You can also take the easy way out and say, ask the Election Commission of Pakistan.
But just because I have made, no, obviously it is for them to defend those.
Your position on it.
But I'm just going to assist you on the 3 stages. Yes.
What is your position?
Yes.
Does it have, first of all, does it have a legal significance? Answer that question.
These notifications or these letters or the notifications will have no bearing as far as 63A2 is concerned. That is my submission. Because for the purpose of 63A2, you would look towards the political party, the members of that political party, and see whether they were the candidates or nominees of that political party in the elections or not. Now, the first stage, among the 3 stages, this is the stage which is past 51-6. I'm working backwards.
देखिए लॉजिकली अगर इसको देखा जाए तो एक्चुअली दिस शुड बी अ कम्युनिकेशन फ्रॉम नेशनल असेंबली सेक्रेटेरिएट टू इलेक्शन कमीशन कि जी अब हाउस कॉन्स्टिट्यूट हो गया, लोग बैठ गए, हम आपको बता रहे हैं हमारे हाउस में X is political party A, Z is political party B, on and on and on and on. But no, this is the election commission telling them that this is what our record says.
Let me sir explain this.
Legal position. अरे सुन तो लेना. Their record has to be maintained for some purpose. It is not a purposeless, meaningless exercise. So before the constitution of the house, the only purpose is apparently.
मैं कुछ अर्ज करूं सर। वो इकबाल ने कहा था बांगेदरा में, माना कि तेरी दीद के काबिल नहीं हूं मैं, तू मेरा शौक देख, मेरा इंतजार देख।
बिल्कुल है। You are highly competent.
आप जरा जल्दी करें।
3 steps sir. First is the certificate when it is issued by a political party approving, nominating a person as its candidate. It is that stage which is when filed with RO. This is the candidate which determines, this is a certificate which determines which political party the returned candidate will belong to or belongs to. The second step is when an independent joins a political party under proviso to sub-rule 6 of Rule 96, it is that stage which is happening under the proviso to paragraph D, when the election commission will enter in its record whether it has joined a political party or not. Now, it is this stage which will determine whether that political party is going to get the benefit of addition of these independents to its tally for the purpose of reserved seats. And then the third stage where they go into the parliament and whether that they can constitute a parliamentary party or not. Now, my submission was that you cannot look at stages 2 and 3 in isolation. Because if you look at them in isolation, that independent returned candidate will become a member of that political party which had no seat in the house but will not be able to be a member of parliamentary party of that house. So any notification issued by anybody will have no consequence. That is my response, my lord, to this
question. आप ये बता दें कि ये जो पार्टी बन गई इंडिपेंडेंट से, इनके मेंबर तो जो पार्लियामेंट में बैठे हुए हैं, उनका कोई पार्लियामानी लीडर नहीं होगा। माय लॉर्ड 63A का अगर आप पढ़ेंगे 1 में 63A1, उसमें अगर पार्लियामानी पार्टी के हेड के डिसीजन के बगैर आप वोट कास्ट करेंगे तो आप डिफेक्शन में आएंगे। तो क्या वो डिफेक्शन से आरी हो गए?
My lord, my submission, the consequences if this submission is accepted will follow. My submission only was that you will have to read 51(6) in harmony with 63A, because under 51(6), you cannot permit a person joining a political party who had no returned candidate or nominee going into the assemblies, because in that case, he will become a member of that political party, but will not be able to become a member of parliamentary party. He will be an independent for the purpose of parliamentary party.
But
There would be a disharmony between these
Is it
two
possible
provisions.
that there is a political party that, as per your interpretation, does not have, doesn't become a parliamentary party for the purposes of 51D, but subsequently, so reserve seat nahi milegi, but subsequently it does win a seat, it does get a seat, so it is a parliamentary party for all practical purposes. Is that possible?
No, because you turn to clause 2 of 63A.
We're not talking about reserve seats, we're
No,
just
I've
talking...
understood the question. If you look at the last line of clause 2, it says such parliamentary party after such election. So the events are taking place at the same time. So it's just such elections, which in this case would be the general election, which will determine which parliamentary party that independent can join. Now, a situation may arise. In this case also, the Sunni Ittihat Council in by-elections won seats. People contested on their party ticket. But it is now that they are constituting a parliamentary party. Now, if you were to come to the conclusion that they are independent.
This is my question here.
Yes.
So now are they a parliamentary party? Because they have won some by-election, they have presence. Are they a parliamentary party?
So now, with respect to this question, when after that such election, there is another election which has taken
वो
place
हो
and
गया
they
ना,
have
अब
become a
आप
member.
सिर्फ simply
मुझे
बताएं
आप
yes ना,
explain
आप
to
कहेंगे
me.
नहीं, because it follows with another question. So this
फिर
is
इसका
not my...
इसका response तो
Yes.
सुनेंगे ना?
So
No, इसका response तो सुनने में तो yes कहा ही नहीं
अच्छा, इसका response क्या है?
सकते। इसका response ये है कि if you were to hold that as of today they are independents, then yes, they can join the now constituted parliamentary party. Now constituted
But
parliamentary
I'm not
party after
asking about
by-elections.
independence. Let's just say they win some by-election, they become a parliamentary party. So my question is that then isn't there a conflict in the way the Election Commission is looking at how to read what is a political party for the purposes of contesting elections? So if it's not about the reserve seats, it's just about the right to contest in an election and the right to put out candidates. So they may not participate or they may subsequently become a parliamentary party, but for the purposes of the ECP's order, they are not a political party. Because your entire argument is that from a political party will flow the parliamentary party. So at some point they do become a parliamentary party, and for that they have to be a political party, otherwise they can't become one, as per your own argument.
So
how do we reconcile that and harmonize that with the argument made?
Yes. They can work in tandem, 51(6) and 63A, in harmony, if your lordships and your ladyship were to come to the conclusion that under proviso to paragraph D, independent returned candidates can only duly join such political party who has won one seat in the house, in a house, and consequently...
अभी तो
when they-
रिजर्व सीट पे तो पहुंचते हैं ना जी, अभी तो we're just looking at whether they are a political party or not.
So यही-
Your contention is they are not.
नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि for the purposes of 51(6),
They are not a political party.
they are not a political
But
party.
for all other purposes they are, and now they are a parliamentary party.
No, they are not a parliamentary party.
let me आपका मैं जो समझा हूँ, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि सुन्नी इत्तेहाद काउंसिल was not a political party for the purposes of 51(6). However, with their winning the election by election, they have become a parliamentary party under Article 63(2).
So they can now, after winning those 1 or 2 seats or 3 seats or 5 seats, they will now constitute a parliamentary party.
Only if they
But
won the seats.
अगर by election में उनके टिकट पे आ गए कोई, but in order for the independents to join such parliamentary party,
That
you
will
will
take effect now.
So they
वो
are
बात होगी ना
independents
जी।
as of today.
मगर the question is that if they are not a political party, And the orders of the ECP doesn't say they're not a political party for the purposes of 51. It says simply that they are not a political party. So if they're not a political party, how do they become a parliamentary party?
They don't become a parliamentary party if you look at 51-6 and you were to say that
Not looking at 51-6, forget the reserve seats, just to understand how this process works, because you
yes,
said...
they become a parliamentary party. A political party does become a parliamentary party where its candidate or nominee actually wins a seat and goes into the
So
assembly.
it starts off at the election, on the election date, as being not a political party, and then subsequently down the line somewhere it attains the status of a political party and becomes a parliamentary party.
No, sir, these are two things.
दो two तो नहीं होते हैं ना
एक
जी?
नहीं, sir.
Mr. Attorney General, the answer is one, with the 3 days, you're overlooking the 3 days aspect.
Sir,
वो 3
जो
days
3
तो
दिन में
reserve
आपको
seats
ज्वाइन
के लिए
करना
है।
था, जो एग्जिस्टिंग चीजें, जो सब्सिक्वेंट चीजों को तो आप उस 3 दिन में नहीं ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। जो चीज अभी हुई नहीं उसको आप कैसे ज्वाइन कर सकते हो?
I'll just in two
So there is one
sentences.
other.
Can you conclude now?
जी जी बस मैं अब conclusion की तरफ
One possible interpretation to this could also be, I'm just placing it on, on the table, because 63A2 could be one set, and 51D could be yet another way of becoming a parliamentary party, irrespective of the reserved seats. So, the minute the independents join a political party off the shelf, forget the reserve seat angle, they become a parliamentary party because the winnings have been brought into a political party off the shelf. That could be yet a third way of becoming a parliamentary party, but has nothing to do with 51D, because उसके लिए तो बाकी requirements भी चाहिए.
ये जो political
with respect, my
Or
lord,
the other
it
is
can't
that you
be-
read it
it
together.
can't be
ये जो
because,
पार्लिमानी पार्टी है ये 63A के लिए है। ये जो पार्लिमानी पार्टी सिर्फ उसी के लिए
उसी के लिए है, उसी के लिए
define नहीं करते कि
है, उसी के
parliamentary
लिए ही है, वही प्रोविजन है
वो
जो
तो
डील
issue
करती
नहीं
है
है,
पार्लियामेंट्री
आगे
पार्टी।
चलें।
मैं तो सिर्फ ये कह रहा हूँ कि
इसलिए आपको आगे बढ़ना
बस आगे चलता हूँ, बस एक कंक्लूजन यहाँ पे एक फाइनल सेंटेंस कह के and reiterating. Independent returns candidates can only join such political party which must have won one seat in a house, because they will only be able to become a member of parliamentary party of that party and no other party which has no seat. Now I come to this last submission, my lord. And this last submission deals with the broader question also. Before this court, you have proceedings under Article 185(3). There is a political party, Sunni Ittehad Council, who's the appellant number 1, along with its chairman, who's appellant number 2. They are aggrieved of the decision of the Election Commission, which was upheld by, they are aggrieved of the decision of Peshawar High Court, which had upheld the decision of the Election Commission, whereunder the reserve seats, reserve seats were not allocated to Sunni Ittehad Council as claimed by it. And they were treated as independents for the purposes of allocation of reserved seats, and consequently the seats went to the other parties in accordance with the formula, in accordance with the rules and the formula which has been followed. My lords, I've also observed that while looking at this list, why can't this court, invoking 187, pass an appropriate order or direction? My respectful submission to this is that 187, and I first want to read it out before making submission of clause 1 of 187, just quick read. Just want to point out one part of it. 1. I'll just read clause 1, sir. Subject to clause 2 of Article 175, the Supreme Court shall have power to issue such directions, orders, or decrees as may be necessary for doing complete justice. A pause. In any case or matter pending before it. In any case, matter or pending before it, if you may kindly underline it. My lord, Article 187 is a power which has been conferred upon the Supreme Court. It is not a jurisdiction. This power can only be exercised when a case is competently filed and is pending before your lordships under 184, 185, or 188. No independent proceedings can be initiated under 187. It is only
What does this mean? Any case? For doing complete justice in any case
or matter pending before it. So it is any case which in the jurisdictions which this court has under 184, 185 or 188, I can't imagine under 186 something
There is
of
a
this
case
sort happening,
pending.
but let's, for the
There is
sake
a
of
case
discussion, 186.
There is a case pending.
Yes, but while the case is pending before you, you would look at the case what is made out before you. The case brought before you, the case made out for you, and the case which is being responded to. And while doing so,
देखिए,
खत्म हो गई बात.
अगर देखिए इसमें अगर बात यह है कि अब आपने सिद्दीकी साहब के 2 लेटर्स पे आपने कहा कि जो 2 लेटर दिखाए गए इलेक्शन कमीशन के इख्तियार नहीं थे. आपसे
वो रिस्पॉन्ड कर लेंगे, बट मेरा ख्याल है कि
आपसे एक सवाल पूछना है. आप तो चूंकि 27A में आए हैं, आप फेडरल गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर, आप कोर्ट नोटिस पे हैं, तो आपने लॉ पे हमें असिस्ट करना है. आप ये बता दें कि जब नॉमिनेशन पेपर फाइल होती है, एक कैंडिडेट कह देता है कि मैं डिक्लेरेशन देता हूँ फलां पार्टी से हूँ, और उस पर सर्टिफिकेट भी आ जाता है. विड्रॉल डेट गुजरने के बाद क्या उस कैंडिडेट के पास ये इख्तियार है कि वो विड्रॉ कर जाए? नंबर 1, विड्रॉल डेट गुजरने के बाद, या क्या इलेक्शन कमीशन को किस कानून के तहत ये इख्तियार है कि वो कहते नो यू आर इंडिपेंडेंट? ये सवाल, क्योंकि आप अगर देखें 72 में, सेक्शन 72, कैंडिडेट के पास सिर्फ एक ही रेमेडी है कि वो रिटायरमेंट ले रहे हैं. 74 सॉरी जी, सेक्शन 74 ऑफ द एक्ट.
72 sir.
74
sir. Retirement 72.
रिटायरमेंट 72 रिटायरमेंट. तो कैंडिडेट अगर एप्लीकेशन दे भी दे कि मैं आज़ाद हूँ, क्या वो आज़ाद मीन्स विड्रॉइंग फ्रॉम द एफिलिएशन ऑफ दैट पार्टी? कैन ही विड्रॉ हिमसेल्फ?
मैं आपको जरा कुछ थोड़ा सा ब्रीफली इस पे एक्सप्लेन करके देन आई टेक योर लीव.
ये सवाल इम्पोर्टेंट है. देखिए ना, सवाल ये है कि जब ये बात होती है कि वो while we looking at the case from one end, ये सारा इलेक्शन है ना जी, पूरे इलेक्शन में हम एक पोर्शन को पकड़ लिया, हमने कहा SIC पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है कि नहीं, और उनके पास रिजर्व सीट्स आती हैं. अब हम जब कंप्लीट जस्टिस की लेंस को खोलते हैं तो हम कहते हैं ठहरो ना, हम आंखें तो नहीं बंद कर सकते इस पे कि SIC पे हम कहाँ से पहुंचे हैं. SIC में इसलिए पहुंचे हैं कि हैड द इलेक्शन कमीशन डिक्लेयर्ड PTI एज अ पार्टी विद व्हाटएवर 2, 3, 4 कैंडिडेट, independents would have had a choice that there was a PTI also. We all understand that all those independents have won the election because they held out to the public they were PTI people. All those votes were casted for these 84 people because they were PTI. It's obvious. अब having said that, now we say okay, वो सारा चीज जो है हमने नहीं देखना एकदम, और हम ये देखने लग जाए थोड़ा सा पोर्शन, तो फिर कंप्लीट जस्टिस को और हमने क्या करना है इस क्लॉज को कि अगर हम पूरी पिक्चर ही ना देख सके,
वो आपको दिखाया
नहीं, ना दिखाए.
बट मैं ये आपको ये कह रहा
सुन
हूं
लेना, कहना नहीं चाह रहे हैं कि कंप्लीट जस्टिस को क्या कहाँ लेके जाना है. अगर हम ये चीजों पे आंखें बंद करने लग जाएं इधर उधर और घोड़े की तरह इस तरह वो लगा के चलने लग जाएं, कंप्लीट जस्टिस इज टू ब्रॉडन द विजन, सी द होल ट्रांजैक्शन.
अटॉर्नी जनरल
विद द लिमिटेशंस.
अटॉर्नी जनरल साहब, आपने शायद वो तस्वीर देखी है जो जज की आंखों पे पट्टी होती है. पट्टी ये नहीं होती.
Adding to what my Lord Justice Mansoor Ali Shah has just stated, what you have argued is, in other words, you are asking this apex court, vested with jurisdiction, extraordinary jurisdictions as well, that only look at 185, and thus what would be the effect? The effect would be during these proceedings, one thing has become absolutely obvious, that there has been a grave constitutional violation by excluding a political party on the basis of misinterpretation of the provisions and a judgment of this court. So now, indirectly, this apex court would be validating a grave constitutional violation and thus invoking the doctrine of necessity again. Now this is not an ordinary 185 litigation. It relates to the rights of the people, particularly those who by now is very clear have been disenfranchised by an unconstitutional interpretation by a constitutional body and you want this court to validate it.
And adding to that, I mean, all we want to say, adding to that, this is not a case कि पटवारी ने जमीन किसी की इंटर पार्टी ले ली है तो हमने कहा 185 में देखना है, वो ऑर्डर आपने चैलेंज नहीं किया, आप नहीं कर सकते. This is not that. Please try to look at this as an election matter, which is perhaps something that one has to look into. It's a sui generis. It's a different kind of set of proceedings. Go under 185. We're looking at the electorate, we're looking at the national elections, we're looking, I mean, the apex court, national election, the electorate, the millions of people who voted. What I find very difficult is to look one segment of the election and ignore a very grave illegality that occurred just a minute before it, which led to that problem. So can't we not attend it and close our eyes to it? Because if you open your eyes to it, all you have to do is that if 3 persons, according to the record, if ECP checks, PTI becomes a party of 3 members of 4. And then there is a party on the table, and then the independents have a choice to take their vote. Everything falls in place. So if that is not what justice is, I don't know what justice is.
My lord,
Since a lot has been said from this side, and since I may not subscribe to a number of things that don't expect this, justice, we all want justice, but it's a very elusive concept. If you go on personal justice, my concept may be different from your concept. Someone may be in favor of capital punishment, someone may be against it. On a justice principle, do we apply justice principles? We apply the law and the constitutional provisions. Now, read all the judgments of this court which introduce the doctrine of necessity, and all of them rely upon the justice principle. Les populi, Keynes's pure theory of law. This is actually they had lost the thing of the people. Every judgment has been based on premise. If they had simply followed the constitution and said, this is not permissible, you cannot take over, you cannot send elected representatives home, that would be the letter of the constitution. I'm not even going to the spirit of the constitution. When judges, some of them may have great wisdom, I am not one of those, say, forget what the constitution says, there is this one word, justice, and I'm going to erect an edifice on the basis of this one word, then we might as well do away with the constitution, because we are now imposing our vision on the nation. We are imposing what the constitution says. Hang on, constitution makers, you didn't quite get it right. We know what justice is. We are imposing our will on parliament. When we go into these vague concepts, we get into all sorts of troubles which are history. It's not academic anymore. Since mention was made of doctrine of necessity, it was on these very principles. When they can't find anything tangible to hang on to in the constitution, then opens the doors, because I can define justice any way I want to, someone else will define it any other way. So are we going to have this academic, and this is not even something which has really been argued, and I don't want to stick my neck out or let it come from as if it's a thing of the court saying that the doctrine of necessity was done, I think, on the very principle or the concept, or what they borrowed, what they in their hearts or in their conscience, I would even go that far, they genuinely believed it. I wouldn't even say that, I wouldn't even attribute any malafide or ill intent to any of those judges. They genuinely believed it. I don't want let's Pakistan go on the constitutional path for once.
Learned Counsel, I think you finished your
My lord, I have.
Attorney General, you haven't answered my question. Do we validate?
These are our opinions.
Do we validate a grave constitutional violation which has become obvious before us? That is inclusion
on something.
That is not premised. That is the orders have come before us. It has become obvious.
You want to respond?
We are ignoring the elephant in the room.
My lord, I will now just there are 4 judgments, one authored by Justice Shah on 187, one of the bench of which Justice Muneeb Akhtar was part of, and 2 other judgments on 187. The limitations which I have placed before you in 187 is what the law, what the Constitution says, how the courts have read it. If the court wishes to read it differently, it's a full court, the court can. I'm placing these 4 judgments before you.
But
It's a
on what
blue paper
principle?
court.
Just tell us the principle.
4, sir.
Are they on the same principle or different principle?
Which I've just read out while explaining 187, that it's a power, not a jurisdiction. There has to be a
Okay,
Liz
on this
before
point.
your lordship. While looking at, you should be
It's
leased
not
with the
a jurisdiction.
seas of the Liz while applying 187, but you cannot initiate independent proceeding by invoking 187 beyond what is before you. Yes. With that, I will conclude my submission.
Thank you.
Attorney General, sir, my question, what would happen to those independent candidates who have neither joined any parliament party or nor political party? What would happen to those independent candidates?
वो independent रहेंगे. वो
जबकि लॉ कहता है कि 3 दिन के अंदर उनको ज्वाइन करना है पार्टी,
ऑप्शन है सर, ऑप्शन है.
तो फिर वो कहाँ जाएंगे?
वो आजाद रहेंगे सर. वो यानी वो फॉर द पर्पसेस ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी पार्लियामेंट के अंदर आजाद रहेंगे सर.
Sorry. They will not remain independent. They have to join some political party. देखिए ना, लॉ तो यही कहता है कि 3 दिन के अंदर ज्वाइन करो.
फिर वो
अब आप कह रहे हैं इंडिपेंडेंट, कैसे रहेगा इंडिपेंडेंट?
फिर वो इट्स एन ऑप्शन. मैं द वे आई रीड इट, वो एक ऑप्शन क्रिएट कर रहा है. अगर वो ऑप्शन अवेल नहीं करते तो वो पार्लियामेंट में जाके एज अपना इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेटस रख लेंगे.
अटॉर्नी जनरल साहब, ये जो डाटा इन्होंने प्रोवाइड किया है इलेक्शन कमीशन ने सीएमए नंबर 5840 ऑफ 24 में, पेज नंबर 19 पर सीट रिजर्व फॉर वुमेन नेशनल असेंबली 17 इन्होंने नेशनल असेंबली में सीट ऑब्टेन करी हैं और 10 इनको मिल गई हैं रिजर्व सीट्स, तो इनकी 27 सीट्स हो गई हैं. पीपल्स पार्टी ने 1 ऑब्टेन करी है, 2 इनको बोनस में सीट्स मिल गई हैं, 3 हो गई. इसी तरह से सबसे बुरी सूरत हाल खैबर पख्तूनख्वा में है, जहां मुस्लिम लीग ने 36 सीटें ऑब्टेन की हैं और उनको 21 सीटें मिल गई हैं रिजर्व सीट्स. इसी तरह से पीपीपी ने 3 सीटें ऑब्टेन करी हैं, 1 उनको बोनस में मिली है, पीएमएलएन को इस तरह से मिली है 1 सीट, 2 उन्होंने ऑब्टेन करी हैं. और यहाँ पर जो और सूरत हाल है नॉन मुस्लिम की, JUIP की 0 सीट्स थी, उनको 2 सीट्स मिली है नॉन मुस्लिम्स की.
ये
और जिन्होंने कोई,
आप कहाँ देख रहे हैं सर?
ये पेज नंबर 20 पे 580 पे जो सीट्स एलोकेशन है, रिजर्व सीट जो ऑब्टेन करी
नॉन मुस्लिम्स की,
जी नॉन मुस्लिम्स की, खैबर पख्तूनख्वा में 0 सीट्स JUI
मुस्लिम्स की तो
रिजर्व सीट फॉर नॉन मुस्लिम
प्रोविंस में तो नहीं होती हैं सर.
इसमें 2 सीटें इन्होंने ऑब्टेन करी.
वो फिर विमेन की होंगी, नॉन मुस्लिम्स तो सिर्फ नेशनल असेंबली में होती है.
प्रोविंशियल असेंबली में भी है, जो डेटा मेरे सामने
नहीं सर, प्रोविंस में है, you're right.
प्रोविंस में 2 कोई सीट उन्होंने ऑब्टेन नहीं.
क्या है कि ये कैसे इनको,
मतलब जितनी सीट्स उनकी नहीं है उनसे डबल ट्रिपल उनको मिल रही है, 3 गुना ज्यादा मिल रही है.
एक फारसी का एक मकौला है जी साहब,
जी सर,
हिस्सा बकदर जुस्सा,
जी,
यानी जितनी आपकी साख्त होगी उसके मुताबिक आपको मिलनी चाहिए. उससे बढ़कर एक सवाल ये आ रहा है कि मिल सकती है या नहीं.
मैंने वो आपको एक्सप्लेन
आपने वो
किया
इम्पैक्ट
था.
वाला
इसीलिए
कैलकुलेशन नहीं दिखाया.
इम्पैक्ट वाला आपसे
Impact
पूछा
वाली
था,
कहाँ
you
है?
left
वो
that
मुझे
question.
जस्टिस याहिया अफरीदी ने कहा था कि आपका काम ये कैलकुलेशंस करना
नहीं,
है,
आपने
वो
अभी
इलेक्शन
कहा.
कमीशन.
आपने डॉक्यूमेंट
आपने अभी
मुझे
लगाया.
तो आपको रिकॉर्ड दिया मैंने.
कैलकुलेटेड.
लेकिन अगर आपको इंडिपेंडेंस को ऐड
See, nahi, ऐसे नहीं, that's unfair.
नो, आई एम सॉरी, अगर
My observation that anything to do with the calculation of seats, that is the mandate of election commission. However, I'm not stopping you from responding to any question posed to you by a honorable member of the bench.
And you said you will
I
take
did
us.
not mean it that way, my
And you said you will take us to the impact.
जी, इम्पैक्ट
You parked
आपने
my question yet again and said I will answer it in the end.
Madam,
So the end has come, so please answer my
and is
question.
not coming, but
Many, he said so.
the question, my ladyship, there were so many questions.
The impact आपने कैलकुलेट नहीं ना किया हुआ.
तो इम्पैक्ट जो है, इम्पैक्ट आपको कैलकुलेट करके you meant
नहीं,
it
आपने
by
लगाए हुए हैं
including
ना?
independence,
आपने
by
डेटा
including
दिया हुआ है,
independence.
उसी पर
यूनिक
आ जाए.
सिचुएशन हुई है, यूनिक सिचुएशन.
आप अपने डेटा पर आ जाए ना, so we can
कैलकुलेशन गलत हो
understand.
जाती है. अगर आप उसको एक्सक्लूड करते हैं ना इस साइज ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस को, तो
वो आप अगर
होल हाउस गोज ऑरी.
That's the
my
problem.
submission is that it does not, but if you include them, then you will come to, perhaps when you look at the calculations, you will see
See, because
that,
the whole problem stems
one party
from...
might end up getting
नहीं, नहीं.
against one seat, one reserve seat for
You see, the
non-Muslims.
problem here is that it all stems from the Election Commission's understanding of what is a political party and what is not a political party. They gave us their legal submissions and said that 6 elements must exist for it to be a political party. You are saying that no, those 6 elements, no, not all of them have to be there, and yet a political party which is not a political party as per their definition can become a parliamentary party. It appears to be highly confusing, and that is why this confusion has arisen, where you have over 99 independents and you've put them all out and just taken 10 into consideration. So वो impact lopsided नहीं हो जाएगा?
देखें आप प्लीज अगर जब इनकी दरखास्त गई इन इंडिपेंडेंट्स की इलेक्शन कमीशन में कि हम एक्स पार्टी को ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं, वो दरखास्त वहां दे देते कि हम पीटीआई को ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं, एंड द इलेक्शन कमीशन हैड रिजेक्टेड दैट एप्लीकेशन एंड दैट कम बिफोर यू दैट द इलेक्शन कमीशन इज रिफ्यूजिंग टू अलाउ अस टू ज्वाइन दिस पार्टी एंड देन कॉन्स्टिट्यूट अ पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी.
The problem stems from a confusion that starts on 22/12/23.
आप उसके बाद ही इवेंट्स है ना, आ जाते हैं आपके पास तो क्या
आप
प्रॉब्लम
स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट इग्नोर कर देते हैं.
नहीं, मैं नहीं इग्नोर करता, वो हो गया उसका. नहीं, वो हो गया, उसके बाद भी रिमीडियल स्टेप्स हो सकते थे.
Independents who are not independent because they've held themselves out to not be independent.
वो फिर एसआईसी नहीं ज्वाइन करते, पीटीआई कर लेते हैं. इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम था?
आप you concluded now. How long will you take in reply?
15 minutes.
And anybody else? Just
conclude today.
So we can
Sahab, your 10 minutes is about
no,
1 hour.
because आज हमारी एक मीटिंग भी है. We don't want to rush you either. We can do it on Monday or any other day which you want.
10 मिनट में खत्म कर लूंगा, एंड 10 मिनट में ये
10 आप सवाल होंगे फिर खत्म नहीं होता ना. आप
मंडे को वो दूसरा केस.
सर मुझे तो 15 मिनट चाहिए. आई लीव इट टू योर लॉर्डशिप. 25 मिनट सवाल.
15 प्लस
आप लोग करेंगे तो कुछ हम लोग भी सारे सवाल पूछने थे. हाँ, मंडे ठीक है. मंडे को कर लेते हैं.
there's another bench on Monday.
वो आगे कर लेंगे. बात कर लेंगे. इसको
टुमारो आई एम अवेलेबल.
कोई और बेंच है तो ट्यूसडे कर लें.
Monday another bench, special bench.
It's not possible this week, sir.
को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. It's a nice city.
I'm now.
ठीक है, आप लिए ट्यूसडे कर लें.
फैसल साहब, आपका हमेशा कोई बहाना जो है वो डोमेस्टिक होता है. Is there some domestic problem?
No, sir. The domestic problem is on a foreign trip.
इसमें लिखिए.
इन्होंने सलमान
लकी है वो जा सकते हैं.
इसमें लिखिए learned Attorney General has concluded his submissions to come up on Tuesday, date डाल दीजिए July 2024 at 11:30 a.m. to hear submissions in rebuttal.
Yes.
ठीक है, ठीक. If any तो की जरूरत नहीं है. If any तो आप करना है. ठीक है, if any ना लिखें.
How many?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now you to your 15 minutes.
I will keep myself to the bench के बारे में मैं नहीं कह सकता, sir.
You've taken a dig at the end.
I can see your lordship.
You've taken a dig at us at the end.
I can see your lordship also doesn't have control over the. Thank you, sir.
Another dig.